welcome back to Bourbon Unfiltered. So we got me and Shep ready to get into some of these bottles you see in front of us. We'll explain what we're doing here in a second. So first things first, Shep, you had a good week?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Just did a little hunting, did a little work around the house,
Yeah.
remodel in the
Give
bedroom.
us a few bottles you got this week.
I really didn't get much. I got the Penelope Classic Series bourbon.
Okay.
So I got the rye and the bourbon. I got the that redwood uh, Colonel
The
Armstrong.
Colonel Armstrong.
I
Okay.
got that. I haven't opened that yet. Um, but that's the only two that I've gotten this week.
Nice. Okay.
So
I did not get anything this week. I'm kind of gearing up for our the Reveries pick coming up, and then Dream Spirits is right after that, and then KBF isn't too far away, and I got a few
that's right. You
bottles
got
that were all my
Reveries and something else lined up as well, correct?
Dream Spirits. Yeah. 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 So a collab pick with the Bourbon Battalion Society. So we're excited for that. Look for details in our Facebook group soon on how to order. But really, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good juice, good time, good friends.
Yeah,
So
that should be fun for you. I'm glad you're good
yeah,
to go.
I know. And the next one you'll be there
Yeah,
in September. A lot of things lined up. You guys are gonna be excited about. Shep will be on those. So stay tuned. Yeah, so I didn't really buy this week. There's not that much out. I'm really looking for. There's a few I call unicorn bottles I've secured. One thanks to you. Couple thanks to a couple other people. So got those. But other than that, they're not here yet. When they get here, I'll talk about them. I don't want to jinx it.
so since you haven't bought anything this week, do you feel like you're missing out?
Not right now because I don't know of anything in the stores around town that I don't have or that I would want to get there early for. Cured Oak hasn't hit. I try to think of things I don't have. Stag 25B hasn't hit. Um, Colonel Armstrong, I'd probably pick that up. It hasn't hit. It's about it though. It's kind of the lull before the storm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure everything's being held back, just waiting for September to hit.
Yeah, I'm really the only thing I've passed on actually that I almost bought was the little book, new chapter because I heard it was really, really, really good as chapter 3 was, and everybody loved chapter 3. Saw some good reviews on it from people I trust. So I decided it's usually at the distillery, and so I'm probably going to pick it up when I go down to KBF. But
And you've
uh,
decided not to pick up all the batches of Bookers.
I have pretty much decided that. I will say I think Booker's Reserves comes out in September, October. I'll probably still try to get that.
They do say that new is it the milkshake?
Yeah,
They say that's pretty good.
so the reviews I saw gave it like it's just like every other Booker's kind
Is
of
it?
thing. Yeah. So
Well,
not. I mean, they're not bad, but I thought it was going to be 79 also, and it's 99. So I think I'm passing for now. Put that towards the little book. I think
now is the little book or is it the reserves that's finished? That's they're doing
the
the finishing,
finished, the reserves is going to be
and that's
finished.
a tequila finish.
Yeah.
So they're trying to ruin it, right?
Yeah. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to try it before I buy it. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting.
Okay, so in front of us, you see 4 different bottles from 4 different distilleries. Actually, that's not true. Cooper's Craft is also Heaven Hill. No, it's not. It's Brown Foreman,
It's
right?
Brown Foreman, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So as I said, 4 different bourbons from 4 different distilleries. We were doing a this or that for basically bottled and bond. Cooper's Craft is 100 proof. So don't come at us for not being bottled and bond. But we have 3 bottled and bonds that we had in common. There's some that we don't have in common that we own. We both own Cooper's Craft, so we threw it in there. So we're gonna do a this or that and rank these for you guys and see which ones are worth it. So we got the values on them. All pretty good value actually. Got the values on them and got the um, notes on them as we go, and then we'll give you guys an answer. So sound good?
Besides besides the single barrel, I think everything is pretty obtainable.
Yeah, and the single barrel is getting better. We almost went small batch. Maybe we should have because it's also bottled and bond, but um, for some reason we went single barrel.
Something different.
Something different. Yeah. I am a little partial to E.H. Taylor,
And
so I'm trying not to have a bias.
I can't believe how many bottle bonds I do not have on my shelf.
Yeah, we were going through them. Maybe you guys can help us. Like, I know the Rittenhouse 250 is a ball and bond. I have a Hard Truth ball and bond. Shep had the Evan Williams ball and bond. I do not. Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry, you don't do low tier.
you had the early
Early
times. I do
times.
not. I had we both maybe had the 1897 Old Forester, but we didn't. We chose not to put that one in. Um, and then we were kind of getting low after. I have the Bullet ball and bond. Um, that's more of a mixer to me.
I'm just not a Bullet fan, even though that 12-year rye is pretty good for
Yeah. Is
for
John
old
J. Bowman? Is John
for
J.
old
Bowman?
fashions.
Is it ball and bond?
No,
Okay. Then yeah, we're kind of getting we were kind of scratching our heads a little bit. So maybe you guys can help us out on some of the ones we missed. But all right, I have these poured up. You have these poured up?
no, I do not. Which one do you have first?
So Heaven Hill. So you don't need the proof from us. It's 7 years. Obviously Heaven Hill, obviously 100 proof. And this one in particular is about 45 to $50. So our goal at the end of the day, and this or that, is to give you the one we think is the best overall value. So hopefully that is taste first, but we also got to think about availability, and we got to think about how much
Cost.
it costs. Yeah,
So, I mean, I do like these Heaven Hill bottle and bonds. I mean, they're definitely a great shelf for that. It's a staple on my shelf. I have to have one on my shelf.
yeah, and I'll tell you, I didn't used to be that way. So when I first had it, it was really hot to me, and I was like, man, this is drinks way higher. But this was my first real life example of when something opened up, as they say, that it actually got a lot better
Yeah.
and I enjoy it a lot more. Yeah, that's just a good pour. I mean, you get
So,
vanilla on the front, a little oak on the back. Not too hot, but you get a spice there.
I
A
get
good little hug.
a little bit of candy corn. Do you get candy corn at
Ooh,
all?
candy corn. I do not. I'm not as sophisticated as you are, so no. If anything, I get a little like butterscotch on it, actually. But I don't know if that's the candy corn you're going for. But
Hmm. I
it's
mean, it
on the
does kind of
nose.
have a.
That palate is spicy.
It is spicy on the back end.
Yeah, but as you said, we would keep this on our shelf. This is a shelfer for us. Good value, $50 or less. Kind of come down a little bit. I've seen people get it in the 30s.
Mm. Yeah, I think I got a store pick for 52.99.
Okay, I do have a store pick. I haven't opened yet. I've been working on the one I had already, but yeah, good stuff. So, all right, we've had all these, so these aren't new to us, but we've never put them in order.
I mean, I don't go back to them too often, so they're kind of new to me right now.
Yeah, I would say they're all starters for me.
Yeah,
So if
you're
I'm gonna
definitely
be
warm up
drinking a
course.
few different things, yeah, especially this old granddad, the one that I got next. So I got the old
So
granddad 7 year next.
that's what you got next, because that's the one
Yeah.
I was looking at, and this is my go to. This is like my everyday go to right here.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's great. We don't have it here in the States. So I milk it a little bit and I'll try to get another one when I travel. But Jim Beam product, as you know, 7 years also, just like the Heaven Hill 100 proof. So this
Which,
has
if any of y'all know me, y'all should know that I'm not a Jim Beam fan.
right
But
for reasons unknown because it's good stuff.
but this old granddad, uh, to be honest with you, I think this 7 year to me is better than the 114.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think this and the single barrel are really close.
I have a single barrel. I haven't cracked it open yet.
I don't have one. I haven't seen one, but I got a sample sent to me. And it's really really good. Good nose on this, different nose. Jim Beam nose for sure. So a little
Now
nutty.
that's so much smoother than the Heaven Hill.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't I don't get that bite.
No, but I get a dusty peanut on the back right now.
That's Jim Beam.
Yeah,
That's that's why I don't like Jim Beam.
I don't get that on the Bookers or the Little Book, but I'm getting it right now, which I like this bottle. So I don't know, but
See, I
right
don't get
now
I don't
Right
get that
after
on the
the spice
Bookers.
of the Heaven Hill, that dusty note's more pronounced, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
And I
don't.
didn't wash out my palate, so
So
there's that.
I don't get a dusty peanut on Bookers because it's just always too hot for me.
That's right, I forgot. Yeah. You probably like the well, never mind. Probably can't say that. It's gonna make fun of something, but we probably shouldn't do that. Um okay. I like
So
Booker's
so
just for
for
the
you
record.
right so for you right now, would you pick the 7 year
Yeah.
or the
Good
Heaven Hill?
question.
Which would you rather have on your shelf? I mean, off the nose, the I think the old granddad's sweeter.
And old granddad's about 50 also, right? So this is pretty much apples to apples on the specs as far as 7 years, 100 proof, $50.
Do you know what's the mash
Man.
bill on the Heaven Hill? Do you know?
No, aren't they normally 78, 10, 12? I think.
Yeah, I was seeing if
I,
they have it
I don't
here
think
on
it's
the.
on there, but it's mash bill one, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah, so yeah, oh, it's yeah, DSP KY1. Yeah, so mash bill one.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I think 78, 10 1 is or 10 12 is their normal mash bill one. It's undisclosed, but I think that's the guess.
I
And I have
mean,
no idea on the old granddad, but
I mean they're pretty similar. If I wanted more proofy, I would go Heaven Hill. If I wanted more
yeah.
smoother, I'd pick the Granddad. Me, I lean more towards the old Granddad just because it's my everyday pour and I enjoy it.
I would probably lean towards it if I'm just warming up, if I'm starting. It's a great starter. Get your palate ready. If I'm gonna have more than one drink of it, I'm probably going Heaven Hill.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. I have E.H. Taylor single barrel next. This doesn't even feel fair. Maybe it will be. I mean, this is probably I got it for 89. I think they go 99 ish most of the time now.
I don't remember what I got mine for. I know it wasn't more than $100.
Okay.
I wouldn't
So
pay
higher
more.
price.
I don't
Higher
think I'd
price
pay
for
more
sure.
than $100 unless it was a barrel proof.
Agreed. Yeah.
So mine hasn't even been opened yet.
Oh wow. Okay. Bonus fresh crack here.
Yeah. But then again, we don't listen to the pops
That's
anymore.
right. Hey, I appreciate you watching the videos.
That was in a video that I saw.
I do like the glug though. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it sounds good. All right.
All right.
So this is again ball to bond single barrel. Does not have an age statement. Does not have a mash bill. I don't know if it's the same.
It's gotta
Oh, I
gotta
said
be.
mash bill one like that was Buffalo Trace. I'm on crack. Um, Heaven Hill's mash bill is overall like their famous mash bill is 78, 10, 12 is what I should have said. It's not nothing to do with
So
mash
it's not
bill.
weeded, correct?
It's not weeded. It's 10% rye, 12% malted barley. I think someone can fact check us. What I should have said for E.H. Taylor is I think it's mash bill one. Um, and I think that's very similar to Heaven Hill. It might be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it before we're done here. See if I can help us out.
See, I get proof on the nose. I get definitely on the nose. I get more than 100 proof.
I get vanilla and caramel.
Well, I get vanilla,
Deliciousness.
like straight vanilla bean.
Yes. It does smell stronger than the other two.
But then again, I did just. So, do you believe the hype in fresh cracks?
I believe the only thing I would say I've really noticed, like I said with the Heaven Hill, and I noticed this with like the Woodford Masters edition I have. There's been a few bottles where I feel like they drink really hot when they first opened, and that got a little bit better. I haven't had the flavor change very much, I feel like, and I know some people think it does, and it might. I haven't felt like I had a big flavor change or anything else. I do feel like as it's opened up, it's gotten a little that bite goes away.
See, there's a couple bottles that I've gotten flavor change, as in the more I drink, the more oxygen that gets in it,
Yeah.
the more sweeter
Okay.
it gets. It gets sweeter as it goes. As in,
So you think that the ethanol is evaporating, or what makes it do that?
I wouldn't say the ethanol's evaporating. I don't know. I just Well, maybe the oxygen does something to the
Yeah,
to the ethanol, but as in the conviction pick, like the more I drank that bottle
yeah,
towards the end,
yeah.
it got super super sweet.
Okay. So mash bill one is the H. Taylor, widely understood to be 10% rye with the remainder corn and a small amount of barley. So basically, that 78, 10, 12 is pretty much the guess. Um,
Yeah.
Whereas Heaven Hill
So do
is
these
70,
single
it
barrels
is 78, 10, 12 as well. So
do
they're very
these
similar on the mash bill.
do these single barrels do they have the EH Taylors? Do they have the barrel numbers on them or no? I
Uh,
don't see them. No, they don't tell you what barrel number or anything.
yeah, I don't think so. They don't disclose anything they don't have to.
Man, I wish people would just be a little more transparent.
I know.
But that's okay. It just makes me
That's
want
okay.
to. That just makes me want to research it more.
Yeah, which is probably the point. So yeah, 78, 10, 12. Pretty much that's for sure on Heaven Hill, and it's approximate on the EH Taylor. So I kind of knew what I was talking about, but I second guessed myself. All right.
So do you do you like it? I mean, I don't dislike it. I'm not a fan of it,
Really?
but
I like it as something I could sip all night. Again, starter. For me though, so here's why I'm picking that over Old Granddad, because the vanilla and some of those caramel notes follow through on the palate for me. And I love that profile. And so that profile always does well for me in a blind. Um, Always kind of what I go to. And so for that reason, I could drink this all night and be happy. In fact, on the cruise, it was a small batch, but I pretty much did. I drank my own barrel over a 7 day period, I think. So I didn't get tired of it. It's always good. Um, Best thing they had, and I got a bunch of it, and I kept going back to it because it's really good. It
I
hits
mean,
me
what else
perfect.
was your choices? Buffalo Trace,
Buffalo Trace, and then Woodford Makers,
Eagle
um,
Rare.
Eagle Rare, yes, Blanton's. Um,
I I would have picked Buffalo Trace over Blanton's.
I put Blanton's in Coke and sent it to Fetch and said, trying your mix, but it wasn't bad. It was good with Coke. It's fine. I did that Semi Aware on its own. Had a lot of H Taylor on its own. Um, I mix in old fashions and stuff, but I don't know that I had anything else that was to write home about. I was trying to think of what else they had, but that was the highlights, really.
So I don't get much caramel. I get a lot
Okay.
of vanilla. Um, maybe it's just the fresh crack. Maybe it's just because I popped it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it yet.
Okay. I get it more on the nose than the palate, I would say. Like I get a few different notes on the nose. Vanilla leads the way for sure. But I get a little caramel and a little bit of oak, but not a lot. And then the vanilla takes over kind of towards the end when you drink it.
All right.
But that's
If
my profile.
if we don't listen to cork pops anymore, because that cork pop was pretty weak.
Right.
If we don't listen to cork pops anymore, and you have a notion of fresh cracks, do you believe in neck pours?
I no, because neck pours don't make sense to me. I'm a big make it make sense kind of guy. A neck pour is a pour. It's part of the bottle. It's in there just like the rest of the bourbon is. It just happens to be higher. Have no idea. I've not yet found a good explanation as to what would make a neck pour taste different, other than if it's hotter, because of what I said before. Do you?
I don't believe in it, but I mean, it does kind of make sense of all the ethanol sitting up top,
Maybe.
you know,
Okay.
in the airspace, all the ethanol sitting up top. So it has
Okay.
nowhere to go but seep into the neck pour,
Okay.
which is going to make it hotter. Correct?
True, and that's why people, I think, when they first open something, let it set for a little
They
bit.
they either let it set, or I've even heard of people turning their bottles upside down.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just haven't had enough. Like I said, I've had a handful of bottles where I felt like it affected it, but most of the time, I don't see a difference. I'm staring at my Elijah Craig 15. That was good from the off. Like there was no bad pour. And a lot of my bottles, I would say that. Like first pour was really good. So I'm going myth. I'm going myth on that one.
All right. So in the comments, if y'all think it's a myth, let us know.
Yeah. Or you can tell us we're crazy. That's all right. All right. Did you watch the
So
golf tournament?
no, I didn't.
Man, that Brendan kid was on fire.
Yeah.
He ended up shooting 22 under.
Dang.
Yeah, it was a good moment. Just real quick. So he ended up winning by I think three strokes. But he had a great day. He shot, I want to say 66, 65, 63, 64 were his 4 rounds. So very consistent. Um, Great tournament. Put him in the top 50 of the FedEx, qualifying for the playoffs. But so all that aside, his mom and dad were there at the end. His mom came running out to him at the end and said, "You get to go to the Masters," and he had not realized that. Um, it just was. He's like, "Oh my god!" Like he was just freaking out. It's like it
Well,
was just a really cool moment. So he's 24. It was really cool to see. So I
that's
like
cool.
sports moments like that.
No, I watched the little girls Little League World Series.
Okay,
So yeah, I had a friend of mine's daughter was in the Lake Mary team. So
okay. Did they win?
no, they got third.
Okay, all right.
So
Not bad though.
no.
All right, let's go Cooper's Craft and then we'll rank them. So Cooper's Craft is 35 bucks, cheapest of the four. It is not bottled and bond, but it is 100 proof.
Brown
It
Foreman.
does not have an age statement. It's a Brown Foreman product. Which if I would have just read, it says Brown Foreman Cooperage on the bottom, but it doesn't have a lot of details. I'm sure we could look them up, but we enjoy this bottle, right? And we've had some friends do some different projects with these that always turn out really well. So here we go.
So yeah, it took me a while to get this bottle.
Okay.
Dak had to get me this bottle because I couldn't find them here.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty available down here. This one smells as strong as the E.H. Taylor does to me.
So all this says is oak barreled. Wonder what kind of oak.
Well, at least the first barrel was American white oak because it's a bourbon. I do like the nose. Got a little bit stronger nose to it, but it's not very complex. Like I would say I get
I kind of get cotton candy.
see, I'm going the opposite. I get a little like an earthy note to it, like a little bit of
Really?
a woody note. Yeah. Not like a Jim Beam note, but it's like a dry wood. We'll see. All right.
Yeah, I get like the blue cotton candy.
So there's nothing on the front palate and it explodes on the back palate for me. I get a good little
Yeah,
hug out of it.
that front, there's nothing. Like I didn't
Yeah.
even know it hit the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. But the back is good. That's a good $35 bottle. 100, I mean, for sure. Okay. So you've had the four.
Yeah.
Um, so let's do a couple of this or that. So
Okay.
what was your top two?
Top two was Old Granddad and Cooper's Craft.
Wow. Okay. So that means E.H. Taylor and Heaven Hill. So this or that, which one of those would you rather have on your shelf? And we'll qualify it. Heaven Hill for 50, E.H. Taylor for 90.
I think I'd rather have the Heaven Hill.
Okay. All right.
Just
So
and
Heaven
the only
Hill.
and the only I mean the only reason is because Heaven Hill I can find everywhere.
Okay.
Single barrel, it's hit or miss,
Yeah,
and if I run out, I'm gonna have to wait to find one.
that's true.
Right?
Okay. So availability included.
Availability.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this or that, Old Granddad or Cooper's Craft.
I think I'd rather have Cooper's Craft.
Okay. So Cooper's Craft is your $35, the best value, um, readily available for us, maybe not for everybody.
Which
Um,
which I've heard. Well, the rumor has been that they were going out of business, but I don't think that's.
I think they restarted. I think I think they changed that. I think they are back in business.
Have they always been Brown Foreman or Brown Foreman buy them out?
I think they've always been Brown Foreman.
Yeah.
I think, pretty sure. Okay, so you went Cooper's Craft at $35, readily available, good back palate for sure,
Good
good
back
nose.
palate.
You went Old Granddad second. which
Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill third and E.H. Taylor fourth.
So the sought after bottle is last.
Is last. And that came down to a little bit of availability, and you didn't really like the pour, right? Honestly.
Yeah, I really didn't like it.
Okay.
A small batch, I think, is much better.
Okay. All right. And I've heard that. I've heard people say that. I see a little bit of difference in them, but a lot of people prefer the small batch at 55, which probably would have been a better comparison for us, honestly. But and then the single barrel that I see at, at 99, 89, a lot of people would pick the small batch. So, okay. So I would probably go E.H. Taylor and Cooper's Craft though as my top two.
Okay. So between
that
Old
profile.
Granddad and Heaven Hill, which ones? What would
Yeah. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go just on the premise of, I mean, if you're going availability, I can't get the Old Granddad 7-year here in the state, but I can get it, a state over. If you just think about what I'm gonna go back to the most, it would be the Old Granddad. So I just, the overall profile is a lot more balanced for me. That would be my number 3. Heaven Hill is probably my number 4.
Then again, guys, we have a Jim Beam fan in the house.
I do like me some Jim Beam. That Dusty note, what hit me a little odd tonight, but I still think it's more balanced than the Heaven Hill. Yeah. And then, man, what I'm struggling with is I really wish we would have put if we put the E.H. Taylor small batch in here, it would have been a no-brainer for me. But when you consider price and you consider availability, and you consider the difference in the profiles, there is a little bit of a difference, but it's not huge.
It's not huge. It's not big enough to justify the price.
It hurts my heart to say that I'm probably going to go Cooper's Craft first, actually.
I mean, why does that shouldn't hurt your heart?
I love me some E.H. Taylor, but
it saves your wallet though as well.
It does save my wallet, and it's a good pour. So Cooper's Craft, E.H. Taylor, Old Granddad, Heaven Hill.
So how available to you is single barrel in your area?
It's not available. No, every once in a while in a drop, or they'll set one out on a random morning, but they go really fast.
So in your area, it's set as a allocation.
It is, yeah. But I can go to Texas and get a 7-year-old Granddad, E.H. Taylor single barrel, or a small batch anytime I want, like 3.5 hours away. But we can get Cooper Craft every day. It surprised me. I didn't remember it being that good. I knew it was good, but I didn't remember it being as good as this other stuff. Yeah.
Now I see why Barry did a barrel project with it.
Yeah, which is really good too. Yeah. So there you go. We'd like to hear from everybody on how they would have ranked these. If you've probably had all 4 versions. Like to hear what you would have done, but we're both we are in agreement recommending Cooper's Craft as the winner and bottle you need to have on your shelf.
It's a winner chicken dinner there.
Winner chicken dinner. All right. Well, so appreciate everybody. Again, Bourbon Unfiltered, Patreon, Discord. If you look up Joe Knows Bourbon on TikTok or Instagram, you'll see my link tree and a link to how to sign up for our stuff. We do have some picks coming up. United States Barrel Council Facebook group. Go be a part of that.
A couple collabs coming up.
Yeah, later this week we got a couple of collab picks, more in September. So ramping up the picks. Excited to get those out to you guys. So definitely get involved. Let us know if you have any questions. Final thoughts?
Let's finish these 4 pours.
Works for me. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.